Good morning to the students of class 7. Students, today we are going to continue with the chapter construction of quadrilateral. So students, get ready with your geometry boxes. We are going to do let's work out 21. Question number 2 part G. Here we will have to draw a rectangle READ in which RE equals to 6 centimeter and EA equals to 5 centimeter. So students, you can see I have drawn the rough diagram at first. Now before starting the construction, let us recall some of the common properties of rectangle. You know that in a rectangle, all the vertex angle are of measure 90 degree each, and also you know that the opposite sides of the rectangle are equal and the adjacent sides are unequal. So here also the same property is going to be applied for doing the construction. So at first what you are going to do, you are going to draw the rough diagram in order to have an idea about how your construction is going to look like after the construction, means after you construct the figure. So at first you are going to draw the ray at the base. Of any measure. Alright, you are drawing the ray. So by the rough diagram we can see we are going to mark R over here and mark a point X at the extreme end. Okay. Now here by the rough diagram we can see that RE is 6 centimeter. So students, I have previously only drawn the line segments of the given measurement before starting the construction. This was already told you before also that before beginning you are going to keep the line segments drawn of the given measurement. So at first RE we are going to take 6 centimeter. So you are going to take the measurement with the help of compass. In this way, take 6 centimeter measurement and place at R. Now cut an arc. So you have got the point E. Now you are going to write RE, with that is 6 centimeter. Now see this angle DRE, that will be 90 degree. In fact all the vertex angle will be 90 degree. So what you will do? You are going to draw the 90 degree using the compass only. I hope you remembered how to draw 90 degree. You are going to take the compass, any radius I am taking, any radius you can take, no fixed measurement for drawing the angles. So here you are going to draw the arc. Now place the pointer here, then cut an arc here, again place the pointer here, cut an arc. Now on top you are cutting, and again placing here you are cutting. So you have got this point. Now you are joining R with this point. Now since it is a ray, so I can extend it as much as I want. Now students, see this EA, that is 5 centimeters. So E is over here. So by the diagram you can see the rough diagram, A is over here. So we will have to take the measurement of 5 centimeter. Alright. Now you place at E and cut like this. Now see, EA is 5 centimeters, so RD will also be 5 centimeter because opposite sides are equal, we know. So again you are placing at R and cutting on this line, and finally you are getting the point D. And also here we have RE, that is 6 centimeters, so DA will also be 6 centimeter. So you again take the measurement of 6 centimeter and cut from D. take the measurement 6 centimeter and placing the pointer of the compass at D, you are cutting. So finally you are getting the point of intersection of the two arcs, that is the vertex A you are getting. Now with the help of scale and pencil you are going to join all the vertices. So you mark here 90 degree and then this EA, that is 5 centimeter you mark, and after that, after doing the construction, you are going to write the conclusion. You are going to write rectangle READ is drawn in which RE equals to DA equals to 6 centimeter and EA equals to RD equals to 5 centimeter. Next you have sum number 3, part I. Draw a parallelogram LAND such that LA equals to 6.6 centimeter, AN equals to 5.4 centimeter and angle LAN equals to 45 degree. So here again students, I have taken all the measurements using the scale and pencil. So you are also going to take the measurements using the scale and pencil. Now start constructing the parallelogram, and you know you have learned how to construct the parallelogram previously also. That let us recall the property of the parallelogram, that the opposite sides are parallel and equal. So at first we are going to draw the base. So for drawing the base, draw ray first of any measurement. You can see the rough diagram has been drawn. So by the rough diagram we are marking the point A over here. Then mark a point at the extreme end like this, X. This is a random point which we are marking. Then you will have to draw AN, which is 5.4 centimeter. So the 5.4 centimeter line segment measurement, it has already been taken. So here you are just placing the compass and taking the measurement of 5.4 centimeter. So place the pointer at A, then cut the arc like this. So you have got AN, which is 5.4 centimeter. So the base is done. Now see children, here you have ND, that is 6.6 centimeter. So you just draw an arc of length 6.6 centimeter. Just draw an arc, and after that you will get the point. So just draw an arc of length 6.6 centimeter. Now see over here that you have angle. This is already given, that angle LAN, that is equals to 45 degree. So that means A is the vertex of the given angle. So you are going to keep the A as a vertex and then draw the 45 degree. So for drawing the 45 degree, what we do? We will have to draw the 90 degree. Alright, so draw the 90 degree first. So you are going to take the compass, that means the radius can be of any measure. No fixed measure is required for drawing the angles. So you will need to draw the 90 degree first. So you are drawing the 90 degree. Students, whenever angle will be asked to draw, you are going to draw using the compass only. No protractor. This I have told you before also. Now you are going to join the points using the dotted lines. Join using dotted lines. Because why dotted lines? Because these are not our required angle. The required angle is 45 degree, not 90 degree. So this is the reason why I am drawing the 90 degree line with dotted line. Now it is time to draw 45 degree. So for drawing 45 degree, what we will do? We are going to place the pointer. Look here carefully. We are going to place the pointer. This full arc is 90 degree arc, right? This full arc is 90 degree. We are going to take the more than half measurement. This is half, this is full, and this is approximately more than half. You can take any approximate measurement. Now cut an arc in this way. Then again you place the pointer over here and cut like this. Okay. Now you have got the point. Now you join these points. That means you can extend also. The line must pass through this point. Just draw a ray. Now look, you have this L must lie on this line, the L point must lie on this line, but we have AL, that is the LA, which is 6.6 centimeter. So you are going to take the measure 6.6 centimeter. Then place the pointer, cut like this. So you have got the point L. So you are going to mark 6.6 centimeter here and 45 degree here. Now another vertex that is required is D. Now see, by the property of the parallelogram, you have the opposite vertex, the opposite sides are of equal length, right? So AN is 5.4 centimeter, so LD should also be of length 5.4 centimeter. So you are going to take the measurement of 5.4 centimeter line. Then place the pointer at L and cut. Now you will have to mark the point of the intersection as D, that is the fourth vertex. So now you are joining all the points with L and D. You are joining the L and D points, you are joining, and with the D you are joining in. Now you write all the measurements. This will be 5.4 centimeter and this side is equals to this side. So you are writing, that means the AL is equals to ND, which will be 6.6 centimeter. So finally students, we have obtained the parallelogram, the required parallelogram LAND. You are going to write the conclusion after the construction. Parallelogram LAND is drawn in which AN equals to LD equals to 5.4 centimeter and LA equals to DN equals to 6.6 centimeter and angle LAN equals to 45 degree. So students, and another thing I want to mention, that before starting the final construction, always keep a rough diagram alongside so that you can just have an idea, okay, that how to begin, or means each and every step which you start with, you will have a rough idea that what to do after each and every step. So for the convenience of this, you are going to keep a rough diagram alongside. And another thing, that the figure which you obtain after construction, the final figure, that may or may not be exactly similar to the rough diagram. The rough diagram, it is not necessary that it has to be exactly same as that of the rough diagram. It will be overall similar structure. It will look overall similar, alright. So for that purpose, you are drawing the rough diagram in order to have an idea that what to do after each and every step, right. So students, you are going to follow the steps from the video and do these two construction in your classwork notebook. So thank you all for today.